see that? Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart didn't appreciate it quite as much. Here's Tyrese Haliburton after the game.
It doesn't matter how much you win or lose by, it's a win or a loss. It's all that really matters. So at the end of the day, all we did was, win a game and handle our business at home, truthfully. And now going back to the Garden where, we lost 2, felt like we should have got a win there. So we got to be prepared to go for 48 minutes when we get there.
Yeah, we're shorthanded, but that doesn't matter right now. We have what we have, and we need to go forward with that. So there is no we're shorthanded. There is no excuse. There's no excuse whatsoever. Now, if we lose, we lose.
All right, so even with all the injuries, Brunson, he's taken the mentality that there are no excuses here, right? The Knicks, they're asking a lot of their star point guard here. In the last 2 games, right, he shot 37% from the field and 18% from 3. So, Austin, your ankles, please break this down. Tell us why this is happening.
Listen, the usage rate, it's high.
Yeah.
It's higher than anything we've ever seen. Not just from him, Josh Hart as well, but you can see right here, Naismith trailing him the entire play. That's a tough shot, even in basketball, man. Mid-range, contested too, and I know he makes a living off of this, but that's a hard shot to hit consistently, especially with heavy legs. Even right here, you could see this is the lowest he's had in terms of elevation for his jump shot all playoffs long. So you're starting to see those minutes add up to where it's affecting him. And you can even see right here, he's kind of galloping. All of his shots are short. You could see these past couple of games, the energy overall just from Brunson wasn't there, even though he was great in Game 3.
Right.
It's starting to wear down on guys. People have this thing where they think he's invincible, obviously, and it looks like that's how he has been, but the numbers don't lie.
Right.
And right now you're seeing it start to catch up to him.
You just see that very drastic drop-off when you look at the first 2 games in Madison Square Garden versus the last 2 games when they went on the road. And again, the minutes starting to add up. Him coming in listed as questionable with that foot injury, dealing with all these knick-knack sort of injuries. All of those are starting to pile up. So I want to bring Kendrick Perkins back into the conversation because I don't know that the Knicks have a choice here, Kendrick, considering how many players they are down. But are they asking too much of Jalen Brunson?
No. And Jalen Brunson is going to deliver. Look, I understand he struggled on the road, but let me pull back the curtain a little bit and take you guys inside the locker room and on the road, on the team playing in the hotels. It's a reason when you have home court advantage, they say you have home court advantage. Number one, right? The access to all the recovery stuff that you need, whether that's the ice tub, whether that's the going up to the training facility. When you're on the road, that hit a lot different. The line be wrapped around the corner like they're selling, the Saturdays when Jordans come out, the line is wrapped around the corner at the training room, at the trainer's hotel room, for us to get ice. And so I knew because it was an early game, I didn't think about it till after the game, that all the Knicks, their legs look dead, right? And that's why they wanted to win Game 3 so bad. The Pacers did exactly what they were supposed to. They came out, they pushed the pace, they had fresh legs, they was able to go deep into their bench. But guess what's going to happen in Game 5? You're going back to Madison Square Garden because the New York Knicks landed last night. Now all of a sudden they got into their training facility today, got the proper recovery that they needed, got the proper treatment that they needed, getting the rest in their own bed is going to be a completely different story in Game 5 come tomorrow.
All of that is true, plus you're in the building, so you know that they are going to put on a show. The mayor in New York is pulling up, but that's not helping OG Anunoby come back. All signs point to our Adrian Wojnarowski reporting that he's not going to be playing in this Game 5. Julius Randle isn't going to be coming back. Mitchell Robinson isn't going to be coming back. So how much trouble, Austin, are the Knicks in here now that this is a best-of-4 series?
I still have the Knicks winning the series, and that's due to the fact that they have been dominant at home.
Okay.
That energy in that building, I don't think we can replicate that anywhere else in the NBA. Madison Square Garden, as far as this playoffs goes, has been electric. I do think they have a big bounce-back game in store for them, and I think they win 2 of the next 3. I think it goes 7 games, though.
Okay, we're going 7 games, and the key is going to be having enough players in order to go the distance in those 7 games. Hey.
I'm on fire.